everyone. I will discuss about the Republic Act 1687, so the Unified Students Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education or UNIFAS Act 65 scope and coverage of the UNIFAS. The Unified Students Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education and UNIFAS shall consist of all 16 modalities of staff-ups for tertiary education and special purpose education assistance in both and private institutions, including scholarships, grants and aid, students loans, and government programs in partnership with other stakeholders, among others, and which one nationally founded and or implemented by national and local government agencies, branches, and instrumentalities, whether in public, private, national, or local institution, can avail of any of one or more of the said modalities of staff-up. So, this is one of the topic we'll discuss. Shall prevent continuations or effective programs and implemented by another government. So, agencies or state-funded staff-ups with a specific and targeted beneficiaries, and such as existing technical vocational scholarship and programs under the TISDA scholarship under Indigenous People Rights Act or EIPRA, the National Agriculture and Fisheries Education Systems and EFES Agricultures and Competencies Enhanced Fund Scholarship or ECEFES, the Science and Technology Scholarships Act of 1994, the Fast Tracks and Scholarship Act of 2013, the expected government assistance of the students and leader in private education. That's all.
Hello everyone, I am Sarmay Manayaga from CN 5107. The topic that I'm going to discuss to you will be the Republic Act 7610. This act shall be known as the Special Protection of Children Against Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination. Alam naman natin na sa ilalim ng RA 7610, pinoprotektahan ng batas ang mga kabataan mula sa pang-aabuso, at isa sa mga uri ng pang-aabuso ay ang tatalakayin natin ngayon na Article 3. Children protect themselves from abuse, maltreatment, and exploitation. Prevent anything from harming their health or development. Ensure they can grow up under the safe and effective care. Not only are 18 years old children protected by law, this individual or a person has a mental disability or a condition. Child abuse refers to the maltreatment, whether habitual or not, of the children, which includes any of the following. First, psychological and physical abuse, neglect, cruelty, sexual abuse, and emotional maltreatment. Second, any act by deeds or words which debases, degrades, or demeans the intrinsic worth and dignity of a child as a human being. Third, unreasonable deprivation of his basic survival, such as food and shelter, or failure to immediately give medical treatment to an injured child, resulting in serious impairment of his growth and or development. in his permanent incapacity or death. Child abuse, it is referred to any emotional or sexual or a physical mistreatment or neglect by an adult in a role of responsibility toward someone who is under 18 years of age. We have circumstances which gravely threatens or endanger the survival and normal development of children. First, being in a community where is armed conflict. Second, working under conditions hazardous to life, safety, and normal which in July interfere with their normal development. Third, living in or fending for themselves in the streets of urban or rural areas without the care of parents or guardian or basic services needed for a good quality of life. Fourth, being a member of indigenous cultural. In circumstances, ito yung mga bagay na nakakaapekto sa kanilang mga pamumuhay. We have also the Comprehensive Program Against Child Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination refers to the coordinated program of services and facilities to protected children against first, child prostitution and other sexual abuse. Second, child trafficking. Third, obscene publication and indecent shows. Fourth, other acts of abuse. And the fifth, circumstances which threaten or endanger the survival and normal development of children. So, sa comprehensive, ito yung mga programa na pinoprotektahan ang mga kabataan through child prostitution and other sexual abuse. Article 3, Section 5, Child prostitution and other sexual abuse. Sabi sa Article 3, Section 5 to 6, sabi dito, ito ay tumutukoy sa edad na 15 pababa, babae man o lalaki na ginagamit para pagkakakitaan ng pera. Article 4, Section 8, Attempt to commit child trafficking. There is an attempt to commit child trafficking under Section 7 of this Act. Sabi sa Article 4, Section 7 to 8, ang child trafficking pala ay tumutukoy sa akto ng pagpili at pagbenta ng mga minor de edad or children 15 years at pababa para makapaglikom ng pera. Article 7, Section 11, Sanctions of establishments or enterprises which promote, facilitate, or conduct activities constituting child prostitution and other sexual abuse. Sabi sa Article 7, Section 11, ito pa rin ay immoral na mga ginagawa or piniplay. Article 8, Section 12, Employment of Children. Because of children under the age aren't mature enough or develop their physical or mentally to accept the situation of employment. Also, they have the future of nation in their hands, so they need to be properly taken care of. Section 17, Survival, Protection, and Development. In addition to the right guaranteed to children under this Act and other existing laws, children of indigenous cultural communities shall be entitled to protection, survival, and development consistent with the customs and traditions of their respective communities. For the survival, protection, and development, they have the right to be cared and for protected by their parents, not be separated from their families. In health and nutrition, ang mga kabataan ay may kakulangan tulad ng pagkain, tubig, healthcare at iba pa na maaaring mag-provide ang government para sa kanila. Section 20, Discrimination. Children of indigenous cultural communities shall not be subjected to any and all forms of discrimination. So, sa discrimination, Yung mga bata na nasa indigenous culture, like mostly nasa province or bundok, ay hindi pwedeng makaranas ng diskriminasyon or pangungutya. Kung ang isang tao ay nangungutya, kailangang magbayad or magmulta ng 5,000 hanggang 10,000 pesos. Section 23, Evacuation of Children During Armed Conflicts. For evacuation of children during armed conflict, dapat ang mga bata ay i-prioritize during evacuation dahil sa armed conflict. Section 27, who may file a complaint. In confidentiality, it should be unlawful or an editor, publisher, and reporters, records and reports of local crime stoppers are confidential. So, let's proceed to the Republic Act 7877, or also known as Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995. We have Section 3, Work Education or Training Related Sexual Harassment. Defined, work education or training related sexual harassment is committed by an employer, employee, manager, supervisor, agent of the employer, teacher, instructor, professor, coach, trainer, or any other person who having authority. So this enhance the development of its human resources. Section 4. Duty of the employer or head office in a work-related education or training environment. So, in duty of the employer or head of office in a work-related education or training environment, the committee shall conduct meetings as the case may be with officers and employees, teachers, instructors, professor, coaches, trainers, and students or trainees to increase understanding and prevent incidents of sexual harassment.